GlaxoSmithKline offered the rotavirus vaccine to GAVI at $2.50 a dose, cutting the lowest available price by more than 2/3. As a result of all this, over a decade, GAVI has helped prevent 5.4 million deaths and has helped immunize more than 288 million children in 72 of the world's poorest countries. That, in my view, is a record worth investing in. So today, we come together because we have the chance to save another 4 million lives by funding vaccines against diseases like pneumonia and diarrhea. Frankly, the idea of children dying from pneumonia and diarrhea should be absolutely unthinkable in 2011. And for most of us, thankfully, it is. But for many parents in the developing world, parents like Tabitha, it is a devastating reality. Nelson Mandela once said, "Life or death for a young child too often depends on whether it's born in a country where vaccines are available." Today, we can help end that cruel lottery. And I'm delighted to say that Britain will play its full part. In addition to our existing support for GAVI, we will contribute £814 million of new funding up to 2015. This will help vaccinate over 80 million children and save 1.4 million lives. That is one child vaccinated every 2 seconds for 5 years. That is one child's life saved every 2 minutes. That is what the money that the British taxpayer is putting in will get. And £50 million of our contribution is matched funding to incentivize further private sector donations. Now, I want to put today's announcement in the context of this government's approach to tackling poverty. In the long term, I know we're not going to help countries develop by just giving them money. At home, we don't tackle poverty by state handouts. We help people get into work, to stand on their own 2 feet, and to take control of their own destiny. The same should be true of development. No country has ever pulled itself out of poverty through aid alone. So this government will take a new approach. The same conditions create prosperity the world over. They include access to markets, property rights, private sector investment, and they make up what I see as the golden thread of successful development. Ultimately, it's the private sector that will be the engine for growth. And that's why this government's efforts will increasingly focus on helping developing countries achieve that growth with the jobs and opportunities it will bring.